first went to Edinburgh in August 1988, and I'm very badly travelled in the UK. I'd never really been north of Cardiff, really. So the city was an incredible surprise, a revelation. My first experience was, as for many people, through the festival. I loved the way it felt as if there was, a city with a mountain in. That seemed extraordinary to me. And I had a terrific time in those 3 weeks. Really felt like a final fling of a kind of student lifestyle. So when I sat down to write a novel about that period of time, about that journey through adult life, it felt like a terrific stage to set that first chapter. When I was writing one day, one of the themes of the novel is class, and the geography of Edinburgh is such that you can very clearly see those distinctions between the new town and the old town. It felt as if Dexter was a natural resident of the new town, those rather traditional, elegant Georgian buildings, and that Emma was much more at home in a kind of much less formal, much more varied and eclectic and bohemian life in that other part of Edinburgh. For people, who aren't from Scotland, there's a kind of stereotype of Glasgow being kind of, rough, tough, working class city, and Edinburgh being very kind of misty and roady and rather snooty. And actually, Edinburgh isn't like that at all. I think that's if you hadn't bothered to read the book, you'd think that the Scotland of train spotting, Urban Welsh's train spotting, was Glasgow, and it's not. It's Edinburgh. After the scene on Arthur's Seat, they run across town to Dexter's flat in Newtown, and I also made that journey myself just to check they were going the right way and what they could see was what they should see, and it felt very important that it was specific and correct, and so the idea of people paying a pilgrimage to that little flat on Rangaila Street is terrific. I'm very flattered and honoured.